Currently what I'm trying to do right now is get this car back here so I can put the S14 in here. The S14's on the other side, but I'm having trouble because the car's too low at the moment, so it's, you know, this low compared to this, and I'm gonna break the bumper in pieces. So right now I'm taking the bumper off in order to get it out the way so I can push this back there and start prepping it for paint. I'm gonna start sanding it down, getting everything ready for the primer. After the primer's done, I'm gonna hit it with the paint and everything, so we're gonna go from there. But right now I'm just trying to focus on getting all this prepped up, and then I'm waiting for clear right now because I have this kit to paint right here. If I can zoom into it, that kit, and then there's a kit over there too for 350Z and a 240. So gotta get those painted. So I bought clear coat and waiting for the paint so I can do those two and prepping this up. So yeah, cool. I picked up taillights for my car. I picked up well, I got my wing and my roof wing. I'm just same thing, just gonna wait for the paint and then paint the car too. I've decided on both of them. They're both gonna be a jet black. I'm gonna try to do the best I can to get them to shine as good as possible, something like this. But I mean, no promises, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do something weird, but it's gonna actually look cool because all of these panels are all old and crusty, and you know, they're kind of nasty. So I'm gonna tape everything up that's just basically the window only, anything that's glass, and you know, like just all this right here. So all of this, all these panels and everything are gonna be jet black with the car except the windows, so everything can actually match up and look a little bit better instead of this old crustiness and like all this is nasty. So I'm gonna do all of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna start prepping it soon. Still getting the rear bumper at the end of this week. We didn't get it last time. I wired up her gauges for here, one for the water temp and one for air fuel ratio, just to know what the car's running at, because the temperature doesn't work, and the other gauges just kind of fill up that hole, and just so we can you know, do stuff. So I got a new gas mask to get ready for paint. I have two of these paint guns for painting. I got a mess in here. I just bought a new compressor, new hose and everything. Compressor's right there, that thing. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting better at painting. So yeah, right now I'm just taking this bumper off and I'm kind of having trouble. So yeah. So in here I had one screw right there, another one right there, and then one up there to hold it. I have two right here, so I just took those three out right now. I'm currently taking these off right now. That one, and then this one's crooked. That's gonna be a tough one. I don't know how I'm gonna take that one out. I don't even think it's grabbing onto anything to begin with. Yep, told you. Not grabbing onto anything. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then the bumper comes off. I have it holding on to a bracket up there, and I bolted this down onto the car so it won't move. Somewhere inside there, so the fender's on pretty sturdy. Wheels, she's getting some Vishnus for this to fit these ginormous fenders. I bought GTR style rep wheels, and those are 18 by 9.5 plus 20 something, I believe. I'm still got to run a spacer to get them fitted with my over fenders and all that, but it's gonna be a challenge, and we're gonna see how that goes. But car's gonna be black with like the wheels are like charcoal silver or something like that. So I think it's gonna look good. But I'm just kind of debating because I've always wanted to have my car black with pink wheels. It sounds funny, but pink Ramlight 57Ds would be really cool. So I'm gonna try to focus on that, see if I can get these sold, save up for those and get some ground lights. But most likely I'm gonna be running these for a good while until I can actually save up and buy those, and then maybe I'll just keep these for spares or something like that. So right now I'm worrying more about getting the cars painted so they won't look so ugly back here, because you start to lose interest when you see the cars being like completely different colors. It just seems like the cars are like just falling apart, then they're just abandoned. So I'm just trying to get them colored so I can actually feel like I want to keep working on it, because you know, when you have a nice car, you want to keep doing more stuff to it because you see results with everything I'm doing with these little cars. It's kind of little stuff to get them like more like up to date basically. So I'm trying to do bigger work so I can actually see difference and actually want to do more stuff to it. So that's kind of the problem right now. So right now I'm taking the bumper off, and we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna push this back there, get it in there, and then I'm gonna bring my S14 up here because I got the taillights, so I want to see how those look. I'm gonna have to cut one of the bolts because of the bolt strips, so I got to take that one off. And then I don't know what else. I gotta do. I still gotta take off the over fenders to cut the actual OEM quarter panels before I get painted, because I actually want to have wheels to fit properly, not rub all over the place. So still gotta do that. Interior is good. I just gotta get a new steering wheel. I'm actually keeping. I gotta get a new steering wheel, so I'm keeping this personal one that came off of this car, and she's buying a Nardi. So that's kind of cool. I kind of wanted this steering wheel to begin with, so it's pretty cool that I'm gonna actually get it now. And then interior wise, I'm gonna do that a little bit later on. I'm thinking of going with Recaros this time, because I've been going with nothing but brides, so I want to change it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go with full both Recaro seats. I'm gonna get them with black and gray, whatever. And then all the panels, I'm gonna try to get them wrapped in like Recaro fabric and stuff like that. Just trying to get everything look nice in there. And then we'll just go from there. Just the little stuff. I don't plan on swapping the motors anytime soon. If anything, I want to turbo both of these cars and just keep them like low pressure, low pounds of boost, you know, just kind of make it fun to drive it, but not trying to make any crazy power out of it, you know. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna take the bumper off and I'm gonna push this car and get out the way before it gets dark. So I do have like a little piece of metal that's holding on the bumper. That piece of metal is just kind of just holding the bumper on like straight, basically. So I just pop it off and it'll come out if the headlights let me. They get stuck with the headlights, so alright, let me pop them up. Oh, battery's dead. Give me a second. Just lift them up a little bit. Just get them out the way. Get them out the way. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Light off before I break it, and then it should just pop right off if it's not being stubborn. And bumper's off, and we got a stick. So yeah, I usually just got L-shaped metal from Home Depot. Normally these pieces down here are taken off by the OEM bracket for other bumpers, and I just kind of screwed it just straight through, cut it right here because the little edges will make the bumper stick out too much and it was going over the hood. So I just cut it out just so you can hold the middle and line everything up the way it should be. And it's all pretty good. And yeah, hopefully the bash bar helps out too and holds it up too as well. But most likely this is going to do the best thing I can do with it. And yeah, let's push this back here now. Get this hunk of junk out the way. Alright, so got it back there. I'm out of breath. It was really hard to push. I almost hit the wall pretty close, so I stopped it right before. I got scared. I thought I was actually going to go all the way through and hit it. But gotta keep the bumper off for now until... God, I'm out of breath. Gotta keep the bumper off until I get everything else with it. Then it kind of set it there and just make it look pretty. Looks like a real race car now to me. Just kidding. Gotta pick up all this little shit now. Clean up a little bit so I won't get in trouble later on. We ordered these two lights from FRS Sport. They're pretty good. They're the clear ones. Are kind of like OEM style. I don't know if they're turn signals. Some people say they're not. Some people say they are. So I'm not really too sure what they are for, but I can care less about that as long as they work. I already wired it up to make it into a turn signal, so that's not a big deal to me anymore. What's this? Yeah, you can see I already kind of started on the door panel. I just want to start off there so I can see how good the sandpaper is. Seems like it's going good. Gonna do roof soon. The fenders, just a little bit on the fenders, not too much because they're already like basically primered white. So a little bit on the fenders, a little bit on the hood, some of the headlights, and then just start priming it black and just paint it with the actual black, with like actual paint this time. I'm not gonna do spray cans. Although with these two, I can't find the color code for the OEM white on S13s on regular cans, so I'm doing this is spray can but cleaning it with the gun. Same thing with the bumper over here. That's another customers that I have. It's kind of one reason why I haven't been filming so much, because I've been doing a lot of like side work and stuff like that, and I've been really busy trying to get all this stuff out the way. But I'm trying to talk to my customers a little bit, trying to like let them give me some time so I can actually have stuff to like film now. And I've been really busy with work too as well, just regular work. So I'm trying to get everything kind of handled. Got this 14 back here, but this is the other kit. It's like an ink style. It's just the front sides. This is also going to be with spray can, basically the base coat, and I'm gonna use my gun to clear it. And these cars, I'm actually ordering actual like gallons of paint for both of them with clear and everything. So that's gonna be really sick. These are gonna be painted sometime soon, real soon. With S14 is gonna have to be stuck back there. I can't really do much, so we kind of got this whole empty space again. So sick. Oh, I gotta turn on the light. But yeah, I'm gonna actually start prepping the car. I'm gonna keep sanding it right now. Then I'll move on to probably sanding this kit down. But before I do all of that, I'm gonna try to see how my my taillights look on the car. I gotta see how I'm gonna cut that piece off because I don't have much room in there. So sick. I'm also gonna start doing gauge pods for S13. This is like the exact cutout. So this is just like a template as well with these. I gotta find a way to find something to make these little cuts. I'm gonna do less of these because I feel like that's too much. But got the templates basically ready for either 3 gauges or 2. I'll probably do some other design later on in the future, but this is just for now. They're gonna be out of plexiglass, so they can, they can like fit right and they won't be out of metal. And if anybody needs to trim for something else or do something to it, they don't got to do much work to it. So it's gonna be cool. So these are the taillights that I just picked up. They're D-Max style, basically brand new. They still came in the box and wrapping paper. The guy only had them for like about 2 weeks, he said. Picked them up for $130, surprisingly really cheap. The guy didn't really know what he was selling at the moment, so I mean I kind of just gave him what he was asking for because I figured if I lowball that'd be a little too much. So yeah, I picked these up for $130. They're gonna look really sick. I've been wanting these for a good while. Either these or the Koki ones, but kind of just stuck with these. So right now I'm gonna see how that looks on the S14. Thick. This is a smaller problem I'm coming to right now. Let me see if I can get the light in there. Too much light. Oh my god. Alright. This bolt right here, this top one, it's all rusted out. Every time I spin it, it spins with the whole screw, so inside the taillight's broken. I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna try to get a screwdriver and break it off. Hopefully it works, but yeah.
Where's the record button?
It's already recording.
Oh fuck!
Is it showing the red dot?
Yeah.
Alright, see ya. Fucking take next to nasty. This shit hard again.
Nissan glue is the best.
Got the passenger side all prepped up from fender, door, rear fender, basically like all around under the bumper and stuff like that. So just gonna do the hood, other side of the trunk and the roof, the front bumper, the side skirt, the rear bumper, and the rest of the whole car, and it'll be ready to go.
You forgot to put a screw here.
Alright. Yeah, so it's almost prepped up. I'm gonna if I can sand everything down by tomorrow, probably primer the whole car and just get it all like prepped up and ready for paint whenever it comes in. So